I did pick Wyoming to win this. I did pick them to have their head coach ride off to the sunset with a bold win, ride off on top. Pause if necessary for my wild people in the Refuse to Lose family, but he rides off in the sunset. Bold win in general. Wyoming beats Toledo on a walk-off field goal, 16-15. Now, what I will say is Toledo had this game in control the whole time. They just could not finish drives. That is it. That is all. Toledo could not finish drives, and that's mainly due to the fact that Tucker Gleason is not Daquan Finn. Tucker Gleason, in my opinion, did have a pretty good game, but a lot of those drives he didn't finish. I feel like Daquan Finn would have finished. Now, Daquan Finn has transferred to Baylor, and I actually hope he has Baylor do really well. I was a fan of Baylor with I don't think that was Matt Rule. I can't remember who was the head coach, but that 2021 Baylor team with Jalen Petrie and Terrell Bernard and all those guys that won the Big 12 championship. I was a fan of that team. I really like that team. I really like that defense. I can't remember who was that quarterback or running back, which is oddly surprising enough, but I really did like that team. Hopefully, Daquan Finn cannot. I don't think they're going to win the Big 12, but have them competing, be real competitive, especially with Texas and Oklahoma gone. But let's get into this game. Toledo loses 15-16. Toledo started with a 3-and-out punt. Wyoming will start with a 34-yard field goal. Then Toledo's Tucker Gleason would throw an interception, which would lead to a 52-yard field goal. Toledo would answer with a 33-yard field goal. Toledo would then score a 80-yard Jaquarius Stewart touchdown run, while Wyoming would start the second half with a punt. Toledo would start with a punt. But then Wyoming would get a safety. Toledo would get a safety. Wyoming gets called for safety. Andrew Peasley gets sacked in the end zone, which will lead to right after that to a 33-yard field goal, which makes the score 15-6. With 8:37 left in the fourth quarter, Wyoming was able to put together a drive with 1-yard Evan Suboda touchdown run set up by Wyatt Weiland 19-yard catch. Then Wyoming would get the ball back. Toledo actually did drive after this, and I believe they got knocked out of field goal range, punted the ball, and Wyoming was able to make it to a 24-yard field goal to win the game, riding off to the sunset. Head coach, shout out to I want to say his name is Craig Bowl. Let me make sure. I don't want to jack his name up. What's in my notes? Because I have like this Wyoming team for quite a while. If y'all remember correctly, I kind of jumped the gun and thought Wyoming might win the Mountain West this year, or Fresno State might win it. But he's had a great year. Craig Bowl. He rides off to the sunset with a W. The Arizona Bowl in his back pocket. Just enjoy retirement, coach. Great career. We're gonna move on to a banger of a Monday noon bowl of the ReliaQuest Bowl.